Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Sarah the Salty Spiritualist, and I have a new oracle card reading for this week, and we are using my Archangel Oracle card deck. And at the end, we will also be doing an energy healing clearing around Mercury Retrograde, so you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Okay, this week we're using my Archangel deck that I've created using 7 Archangels, as well as messages are infused regarding the chakras and these 7 principles from my program, Love in Progress. So there's a ton of information in this deck, and we're gonna walk our way through it. So the first card, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into the weekend. But of course you can just use these cards as an entire message, or use the card that you need to hear the most. Do whatever you want. So our first card is Archangel Michael. His message is self-growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and it's time to try something new. Time to get out of the rut and add some spice to your life. So self-growth happens outside your comfort zone is obviously a message that we hear a lot, and I think sometimes it just kind of like gets lost in the shuffle of yeah, I know I need to do that, but I don't want to. But there are simple, easy ways you can shift your energy by brushing your teeth with your left hand or your non-dominant hand, or taking a different route when you're driving. Because when you're doing things and when you're breaking out of your usual routine, it helps you create new opportunities or see new opportunities that you may have not have seen because you've been maybe too focused on your usual routine and your usual mindset. So Archangel Michael's message, he removes fear and anger, and he can replace it with courage and success. Powerful changes occur when you take a risk or push yourself to do something different. Michael assists in clearing blocks from your sacral chakra, which is located a few inches below your navel. And again, the sacral chakra is creativity and sexuality, and it is of the color orange. And I know some people think they're not creative, but really you are creative because you are from the divine creator. And so creative doesn't have to mean arts and crafts. It can mean creative in finding resolutions. It's creative in however it needs to show up for you. Okay, so our next card is Archangel Gabriel, and the message is you don't have to fix everything. So are you trying to control a situation? Allow events to unfold and feel safe that allow events to unfold and feel safe the outcome will be for the best. We don't have to fix everything means that we don't always have to be in control of what is happening. We don't have all of the information. We only have our limited perspective, which is not a bad thing. It's just we have our own filters, and we just don't know all of the details because we're not omniscient. So Archangel Gabriel's message is sometimes you just have to let situations run their natural course. Gabriel blesses you with healing, foresight, truth, synchronicity, divine timing, and direction. He releases uncertainty and trust. He clears blocks from your brow or third eye chakra, which is located in the center of your forehead. So this is, Gabriel helps you with intuition, but he can help you with having, quote, the bird's eye view, or seeing things that maybe you weren't seeing before. So you can also ask Gabriel to help you help clear the third eye chakra, to help you see options that maybe you could not see. And someone else who is really good with this is Ganesha. I like to work with Ganesha. What he showed me at one point was a bird's eye view. A lot of people think that Ganesha will clear blocks, remove obstacles, and what Ganesh showed me was like the bird's eye view of seeing everything. So instead of seeing it's just this card, he could show you all of the cards. And then that will help you sometimes say, I'm going to go this way, or I'm going to talk to this person, as opposed to just being in your rut and being in your route all the time. You could ask to be shown more options, so that you can make better choices that you may not have chosen before. Does that make sense? And you can also ask, if you are having trouble with clearing a situation or getting things moving, you can always ask the universe to show you, how does it get better than this? Ask to be shown a better option, or be shown the best way to resolve an issue, and maybe the right time or the fastest time possible. Again, this isn't spiritual bypassing. There are tools to help you create your own reality. When you need to learn a lesson, you're gonna learn a lesson. But when you are just when your ego is just butting up against moving forward and creating ease in your life, then sometimes you just need to soothe the nervous system and soothe that ego mind, and ask your higher self or your guides and angels to step in and just help maybe grease the wheels a little bit. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so our final card, and again we have Archangel Gabriel. You don't have to fix everything. You can't force change. If you're frustrated, ask Gabriel to show you what you can learn from the situation. And again, that just jumps off my last message of if you're butting up against resolution and you can't understand what's happening, you can ask to be shown, like, what is it you're not seeing? What is the lesson, so that you can just move forward and not just be like spinning your wheels and stuck. And finally, what I like to do is pull a card from the bottom of the deck. And the bottom of the deck, to finish off our message, was Archangel Cassio. Her message is, create balance in all things. Open your heart by looking for beauty all around you. Ask Angel Cassio to show you romance in your life. Archangel Cassio's message is that she shows you the power of unconditional love, peace, and grace, and opens your heart to romance. She will heal past heartache, hurt, and betrayal from relationships. Cassio clears blocks from the heart chakra, which of course is located in your chest. So again, jumping off of these messages, Cassio can help you find new ways, find the beauty in jumping outside your comfort zone, or helping you find resolutions by gratitude. So gratitude is not, it's not spiritual bypassing. It's not placating. Gratitude helps shift your, it just helps you shift your energy from maybe a lower end of the spectrum to a higher end of the spectrum that will help you. So, and you can also do this by just looking at beauty around you, or asking to be shown beauty around you, and just asking for that grace. I really feel like this, all of his messages, I know I said it maybe kind of crassly, but it's like, it's how can we grease the wheels this week? Because we had a really difficult, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but we did. We kind of had a difficult first week of Mercury Retrograde, and it was difficult. I'm just gonna say it. It was difficult. We're gonna say what it is. And so we had kind of a crunchy first week of Mercury retrograde. The energy was pretty strained, and we have 2 more weeks left, so we're just going to ask to help grease the wheels. So it's, I don't know why I keep saying that, but we're just going to try to help things move along better, and maybe not be so tight and so difficult. And so this is just an Aurora Borealis healing key of the universe from my friend Raina. I will add a link to her website. And this really just, these keys just help clear energy. So we're just going to clear some energy. I tried to do a pendulum dowsing, and I asked for what was the message of the Mercury retrograde, how we could help clear the energy so that it could be for our highest and best good. Because, you know, we say that Mercury retrograde is so tragic. It doesn't have to be. It's there for a reason, right? And the energy that we were working with, that's working against us, was judiciousness. I was just using a pendulum chart that it only had specific words that I could work with. So that's what the word was coming up, was judiciousness, as well as justification. And I asked what energy we could use to imprint to help us clear that energy of judiciousness. And the energy was compassion. So again, that goes back to the grace of Cassio and being in the heart space. Judiciousness just meaning everyone has to be right, and if you're not agreeing, then you're wrong. And we can't all be right and we can't all be wrong, so something's got to give. And what has to give is we just have to allow people to live their life and learn their own lessons, and you just need to live your life and learn your own lessons, and live in the way that's for your highest and best good. We just can't worry about what everyone else is doing all the time. And that's really just the energy that we're in right now. But I want to make a point to say that we are going into the 4th of July weekend here in America, and there will be a lunar eclipse. And so this, you know, the eclipses have their own lessons, and so we've been in a very powerful time right now with all the retrogrades and eclipses and just what's happening globally on a global scale. It's been a difficult time, but just know that energy is being cleared for the highest and best good. It's just, how are you going to deal with it, and then how are you going to deal with how it's showing up in your life, and not being so worried about how it's showing up in the lives of others. Yes, we're all connected, but we don't have the bird's eye view that archangels have, or God Source Creator has, or, you know, what as the collective, what have we planned as a collective to do. And so it's just important to stay in the heart space and to just keep doing what you need to do, clear what you need to clear, and just trust and know that eventually things do work out. Things do come to a head, and things can clear up for the better. But know that it's not always going to be in the way that you want it to show up. And that just brings in the energy of surrender. And to surrender, you can use the energy of grace and finding beautiful things around you. Okay, so finally, I just want to mention that the archangels have said that you don't need to remember who's who. You don't need to remember any form or system that anybody has created. If you feel called to work with archangels, or just any angel energy, you can just ask to receive it in the way that's for the highest and best good. Because again, what you think you might need, they might know better. So you just have to ask, and ask for the team of angels to assist you in whatever situation that you are encountering. And that is about it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching.